Alrighty, fellas, yo, what's up? My name is Patrouski, and welcome to another PokeMMO stream recap, your daily source of PokeMMO news, tips, tricks, information, discussion, everything regarding PokeMMO every single day. Let's go ahead and jump into things and start things off with our typical catch events. There's only one catch event scheduled right now, and it happens today. So if you're watching the recap, I apologize. There are no catch events coming up for you guys to at least talk about right now. I hope that some come in the future, but I think staff members are taking a well-deserved break. Mr. Granola, however, is hosting this Natu or Xatu catch event today in 4 hours. So I'm going to skip some of the details since for the recap, it's not really super helpful to you guys. So I'm going to save your time. There is a shiny Natu up for grabs today, though, and I would love to win this on the Ironman accounts. It would go super, super far, man. Having a PVM, raid, PvP, hidden ability access Magic Bond Xatu is a very, very powerful Pokemon, and it's used all over the game in all sorts of ways. So I would love to get this on the Ironman account and the RP. This would be a super good win for me. But let's see, do I deserve it? Did I earn it? I don't know. Let's see what happens today, okay? Next up, now I do have a really important event for you guys, okay? Massive, life-changing PokeMMO event is coming up, boys. Just kidding. Global May Hop Tonight is the name of this event, and we've got Jumpion on the screen, the legend of Jumpion. If you're not familiar with Jumpion, you can go check out Jumpion Explained PokeMMO. I have a video on it. Disclaimer: if you are an illiterate person, a person who cannot read, end parentheses, proceed with caution. This event is on the 19th of April, Sunday. There is no time for this event yet. They haven't even scheduled it yet. I know, crazy things. Explanation of this event. So, like I was just so we will get acro bikes. This is such an unserious event. We will get acro bikes and hop on them and travel across the Hoenn region. The happening is coming. Why is it not called the happening? The happening is coming, fellas. If you don't know, you can hop on your acro bike. Let's see if I can do it really quick. Hop on your acro bike, head over to Hoenn, and if you hold B, you will begin the happening. It's a very important piece of PokeMMO content. Let me show you really quick. We'll zoom in for extra effect. Very important game knowledge right here. And you can just run around and do this all day if you wanted to. All over PokeMMO. We have plans as a community to do this. Once again, that is on, I believe, April 19th. April 19th. Sometime. We don't even have a time yet. I'll let you guys know when we do have a time. And shout out to Sheik for hosting this, dude. I'm excited. I love dumb little fun events like this. This is what makes MMOs special, in my opinion. Next up, we have an OU PvP tournament coming up on April 12th, Sunday. It is 128 players, a lot of players. It's an OU tournament. It's at 10 a.m. ET, but you have a chance to win a shiny Dragonite. Beautiful Pokemon, beautiful shiny. Give it hidden ability access. Incredibly powerful in PvP. 1300 RP up for grabs. Also, there's more RP for the other placements. This is a fantastic way for an Ironman to win a little bit of RP down here. Is honestly super impactful and super powerful for us. Really cool tournament, big prizes. Next up, the Team Mr. 10th ever Shiny War continues. There is Shuckle High School, Larvitar Technical Institute, and Arcanine Academy all going at it. Some of the best shiny hunters in all of PokeMMO, fighting, dueling, and competing, giving it their all over a 1-week period to see how many shinies they can get, as well as the quality of shinies. The way they get those shinies does matter. Team Arcanine was vastly in the lead for most of the event so far. So much so that at a point, even if you added up Team Larvitar's and Team Shuckle's points, Team Arcanine had more. They wouldn't even equal Team Arcanine's points. The fight continues. It is not over yet. Shuckle is coming back. I'm rooting for you, Team Shuckle. Keep fighting. Keep getting those encounters. I believe in you. Anything could change in within a 15-minute period in Shiny Wars. Things can be insane, okay? I'm rooting for Team Shuckle, even though my wife is on Team Arcanine. I'm rooting for my wife individually. I hope she gets 2 shinies this event, but Shuckle, I gotta root for you as a team. You're my Pokemon. What can I say, man? Team Shuckle, I'm rooting for you. Good luck to Danny and the squad. Everybody over here, a lot of good gamers. 72 to 92, you're 20 points. That's 2 eggs. 2 eggs, and you take the lead. Not even tie, you take the fucking lead. Good luck, gamers. And next up, we're continuing our new segment, our daily item market check, where I pick an item and we go ahead and we overview the history of that item's price. And I will be choosing items that have gone up in price, items that have gone down in price. Yesterday we covered the 1000 RP voucher, and that adds a lot of history and a lot of knowledge to your Pokemon gameplay, in my opinion. Today we're covering an item that has gone up in price, Mysterious Cherish Ball, but it's gone up and down. And I think a lot of items like this are giving us better perspective into how we should make investments in PokeMMO, and I'm learning a lot when it comes to selling investments earlier. I'm of that boomer mentality of having to hold investments for like 3 years to make a profit. You don't have to do that anymore. In fact, you actually should sell your investments at times like this where there are massive spikes, you know, from to 150,000 Pokeyen. Now this item is restabilized to about 100k Pokeyen per piece. We're talking about the Mysterious Cherish Ball 2025. This is not the most recent Mysterious Cherish Ball, but this is a Mysterious Ball that is, excuse me, that is about, what is this? 16 months, I believe, old. It came out in January of 2025. So this item is looking at about 14 to 16 months is how long this item's been in the game. Only a year to a year and a half. It is really not that long. That is still a pretty fresh item, in my opinion, in PokeMMO. And you can see, look how cheap it was when it was added to the game. 50, 60,000 Pokeyen. That was towards the end of the event, I believe, as well. 50 to 60,000 Pokeyen. This is a good example. As long as you are buying sealed product halfway into an event, especially Mysterious Balls, I've been a massive proponent of advocating into investing into Mysterious Balls instead of your typical vanity sealed product. I think the era of vanities and flexing is not coming to an end, but it's people don't care about it as much now as shiny rate and as beautiful Pokemon. People care about shinies right now more than vanities, even though both are visuals. Like, both don't really matter. Both are arbitrary goals that we set that we love, right? But right now people care about shinies more, which is crazy. When I always say, when I started playing PokeMMO, shiny hunting was literally laughed at. It was literally considered like a waste of time. Nobody shiny hunted. It was not a valid way to play the game. And nowadays people care about shiny hunting more than almost anything in the game, which is crazy to see. These were 50 to 60k during the event, and now they're 100k about 16 months later. And even back in October, I would think this was during. This was not during Shiny Wars. I don't know what caused this spike. I'm actually pretty impressed / not totally sure. I think this was closer to Shiny Wars. Post Shiny Wars, closer to Halloween, we saw these spike all the way up to 130, 140k for a full month. Like, here's October 1st, okay? And they spiked to about 130k. They stayed. It wasn't like a quick spike. Sometimes things quickly spike and they don't last, whatever. This was 130 to 140k for a full month, or at least 20 days. At least, probably, but like if we go back to probably about a month, like that's crazy. That is a large plateau up here. Like, that's insane. But the point is, it's really hard, in my opinion, it's really hard to make good investments into an item in PokeMMO post that item's release. I try to always tell people, invest in items during their event. Like, when Mysterious Cherish Balls came out, if you bought them, it's really hard to go wrong. It's really hard to not make profit. If you bought them around this time frame for 50 to 70k, you've made about 20k Pokeyen per ball, if not more, right? And at least, right? Probably 30, probably 40. I probably made about 40k per. I don't know if I invested too much into these, but I look back and I kind of wish I did, right? So Mysterious Cherish Balls of all kinds are one of the most free investments, free Pokeyen you can make in PokeMMO during their events. Whenever an event happens and Mysterious Cherish Balls reach a low price, go ahead, pick up as many as possible and sit on them. Be patient. They seem to be a really good investment pretty consistently. That doesn't mean it will always be the case. Maybe one day Mysterious Cherish Balls will wean in their interest, but man, it's been pretty crazy over the past few years since they've existed. So that is our market check. Let's go ahead and move over on to one more piece of news. Someone asked, yes, we do have the fashion contest coming up. This is tomorrow. If you're watching the stream recap, that is today. Okay, so the fashion contest is coming up April 9th at 12 p.m. ET. Be there or be square. Hopefully I'll see you guys there. More details are in the description of the YouTube stream if you are interested. All right, next up onto the achievement showcase. I know, I feel bad, I didn't even think about it. I did end up scheduling a fashion contest in the middle of Team Mr. War. I'm sorry, I didn't think about it enough. My apologies. It is what it is. I'm sorry. Next up, the Achievement Showcase, the place where you can share your own achievements. Literally anybody, whether you're a new player with 10 hours, whether you've played 10,000 hours, I don't care who you are. Share your PokeMMO achievements over in my Discord under the Achievement Showcase Discord chat. It should be right near the Is Patrouski live chat. Look for that. This is from Saint Credo. Bit of a personal achievement, but I just hit 1,000 hours played, and I finally finished my mono rock type PvP team for VGC. Even got some of my teammates to start working on their own so we can role play as gym leaders. They all have correct nature and like our 5x31 or 6x31, as you can see. Wow. My hair, I was ripping out my hair at the beginning trying to breed the 6x31 Tyranitar, and this also helps me learn a lot more about breeding, he seems to say. So this is cool, man. I love goals like this are what PokeMMO is all about. It's similar, I would say similar to Minecraft goals. Like, what do you want to build? What do you want to create? It doesn't even have to have a purpose. Most builds that I make in Minecraft don't have a purpose. I just wanted to build some giant like pink mansion or some giant cobblestone castle or a dwarven, mountainous entrance. Like you just do it for the creativity and for the fun. I love goals like this. I think this is super sick. Sankido, congratulations, dude. Next up, woo, Henrik was casually breeding for some profit for a 5x31 Pokemon, and accidentally popped out. This fucking guy, he's been in the Achievement Showcase before for some good luck. This guy accidentally randomly popped out 3 Chimchar encounters, a 4x31 adamant, 4x31 adamant female hidden ability access Chimchar. What? This is like every fucking PokeMMO player's wet dream. This is everybody's dream. This is ridiculous. This is absurd. This is insane. It's fucking awesome to see. Thank you for sharing this amazing achievement. It gives me a little bit of chills, bro. This is nuts, man. Congratulations over to you, Henrik. All right. Next up. Lament 40. I should have saved the Chimchar for last. That's hard. It's hard to follow up. Lament with an amazing shiny Pokemon, 45,000 encounters, a very earned, very tough shunt, 31 defense, and double 30 in the both attacks, unfortunately, but still double 30, which is kind of cool to see. Lament, congratulations, beautiful shiny. I still need my Swablu, so you got your Swablu before me. That's impressive. Nice job, good shunt gamer. And next up, we got this from Tyler over on Discord, who said he got a paraphrase it for him. He said that he got 2 shiny Pokemon before he even had 2 regions completed in PokeMMO. So that's really crazy to see, man. That's really cool to see. One at 1,800 encounters and then another at 1,300 encounters. Congratulations over to Tyler from Discord. Next up, this guy, who is this gamer? It's from Inari. I've seen him a few times in the achievement showcase. Inari from the Discord managed to complete their Pokedex, plus get 2 legendary Pokemon, plus get their first shiny, plus get a secret shiny, as you can see with the Crobat there, all within 152 hours. Dude, what the fuck is happening? Why are PokeMMO players, why are you guys getting so good? This is so ridiculous. Like, this is insane. It just blows me. I don't even know if I had like Kanto done at 150 hours. Like, this is so crazy, man. 150 hours, 2 roaming legendaries, 2 shinies, one of which is secret, and complete Pokedex. Dude, back when I was playing, I had 152 hours. And I didn't even have, the game only had Kanto back then. There was only 1 region in the game. I didn't even have Kanto region dexed up. Like, you're getting all 5 games. Like, dude, so impressive, so insane. It's really cool to see new players be so talented. And next up, dude, I'm excited. Yeah, someone said you are partially to blame. It's a good thing. Hopefully, my goal is if my resources can help players be better, and that's the goal. That's the absolute dream, okay? This is from Clue, one of the best shiny hunters, most consistent shunners in PokeMMO, a legend amongst the community. Clue, he has been collecting, these are not his OTs, I believe. He has been, that would be a lot crazier, he has been collecting cool encounter number shinies. And dude, We sleep on the fact that the encounter counter was one of the coolest updates in Pokemon history for a variety of reasons. Not just because it started tracking our encounters, but it also created a whole new level of collectibles within the game, and it also added to the integrity system and verified if someone said they got a shiny at a certain amount of encounters, we now know that it's true. The encounter counter, like, we could have gotten 0 updates within that year and only gotten the encounter count. Was it the encounter counter come out in 2025? That's crazy. Is that true? I think it's so recent. It's still so new. There could have been no other updates in 2025 and just been the encounter counter. And in my opinion, that would have been all that's all we needed. Like, that's insane. What's also really cool, so we see a shiny Rapidash at 1,000 encounters, a shiny Galvantula at 666 encounters, a shiny Solrock at 420 encounters, a shiny Amoonguss at 100 encounters, a shiny Volibee at 99 encounters, and then a shiny Butterfree at 10 encounters. What's also cool, the Rapidash is in a Master Ball. I think that's really sick. The Rapidash also being, like, having the what's it called, awareness to potentially Master Ball a shiny when you got it at exactly 1,000 encounters on the dot is pretty interesting. I think it's honestly a pretty cool use of a Master Ball in my opinion. Now this is only part 1, by the way. This is part 1 of Clues collection. Here's part 2. Part 2 has a 9 encounter Starly, a 6 encounter Victory Bell, 5 encounter Ponyta. How does one person own all of these? One guy. 5 encounter Ponyta, 4 encounter Rattata. The Rattata is secret. A secret Rattata at 4 encounters. I'm losing my mind. That's crazy. That's insanity. That guy hits a 1 in 460,000 encounter shiny rate at 4 encounters. Buy a lottery ticket, brother. Congratulations. I hope you keep winning. Oh my god. Swellow at 3 encounters, Pidgey at 2 encounters, a Clefairy at 2 encounters, and a Persian at 1 encounter. 1 encounter. Prior to the encounter counter, I don't know if we had proof of a 1 encounter shiny existing in PokeMMO, and now we do. Now we do. This is an insane level of collection and dedication and rarity, and just, it's so cool, man. I get fucking hyped up over stuff like this, man. Congratulations to Clue, and thank you. Oh, like, someone could have just bought those and bred those and not thought about it, right? Clue managed to have the awareness, and all the people who caught the shinies have the awareness to save them and, like, fossilize them. Thank you for keeping track of Pokemon history, Clue, and having such a sick collection. That's our stream recap intro. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed. Let's go ahead and jump into it. Like today's video if you enjoy it. Subscribe for daily videos. I do upload Pokemon videos every single day. And follow me on Twitch for streams like this to catch this stuff and be involved live Monday through Thursday at 12 p.m. motherfucking ET. Let's jump into it and earn some Pokeyen today, boys. I am broke on the iron. I gotta get that cash stack up. Dude, that is kind of a beautiful thing, like how much I've put into the Ironman account. Someone said, what's crazy is I've been watching your content for like a little bit now, and I don't think I've ever even seen the main account, which is crazy to think about. Like, that's like, I love the Ironman. I've been playing the main account a bit more recently. I have been hopping on. I've been testing money-making methods on and off stream. I've been selling stuff. I've been cleaning out the main account, so hopefully I can do more content on it. But it's kind of a crazy thing. Like, if you're a newer viewer of mine, you haven't even seen you haven't even like seen like my shiny box, like, let me know. And like, I would love to hear like how many people are that fresh. Like, welcome. That's an honor. Like, it's an honor to think that's even possible. It's an honor to have you. I'm excited to hopefully show people like the main account for the first time and to show what like 9,000 hours of progress looks like. And spoiler alert, it's not as much as you would think, because I was really bad at the game for a very long time, and it took a lot of time and energy to learn to get to the point where I'm at today, you know? This is a great question, Hunter Stevens. Is Payday pickup actually good, or is that just for Iron Man? It depends what year you ask me this question. In my opinion, Payday pickup is the backbone of the Pokemon economy in certain ways, not entirely, more so breeding, but like it's the base level of money making. Payday pickup makes about 100 to 120,000 Pokeyen per hour when you properly sell the items you get from the pickup and are at good spots, right? 120k per hour regardless of the state of the economy, right? That, now 2 years ago, Payday pickup was not worth it. Payday pickup during the era of breeding for profit and like the peak of Johto and raids, Payday pickup just didn't make enough Pokeyen, right? it was not viable in my opinion, unless you wanted some super brain dead. But even then, I would just go farm Dittos, right? However, the economy has shifted. I think 4 to 6 years ago, Payday pickup was viable, and then 2 years ago it wasn't viable, right? And now it's viable again. Does that make sense? It's kind of like it just changes based on the state of the economy. And right now, because other money making methods are a bit slower and making Pokeyens a bit slower overall, right now making 200,000 plus Pokeyen per hour is good. In my opinion, that's like the bar. That's when you know like you're doing a pretty damn good job, in my opinion. That was the same way 4 to 6 years ago. 200K was really good. 2 years ago, things were a bit different, and players were making like 300K plus per hour. Does that make sense? So like the economy has just changed in certain ways. Everything got buffed for a bit and then nerfed, and then we've kind of just gone through a roller coaster of economy over the past 6 years in PokeMMO. And it's good to know that history. So right now, Payday pickup is viable. I wouldn't consider it like a good money making method, but it's totally fine. It's totally viable in my opinion. Great question. Here we're talking about my egg hunt, my Cranidos hunt, and I always look back and I say, like, it's crazy. I went 32,420 encounters for my shiny Cranidos, which really isn't that unlucky. Like, people have it way worse, right? But what's crazy is just going dry on an egg hunt is just next level. And I used donator status and shiny charms for all of my Cranidos encounters. So my rate should have been 24,300. I got it at 32,420. It's about a difference of like what, 8,000 encounters, right? So 8,000 encounters dry, normally not a big deal. You know, 8,000 encounters dry on a ×5 horde hunt, that's a difference of 8 hours. That's nothing, right? 8,000 encounters dry on a single encounter hunt, okay, it's a little bit longer. That's a difference of 26 hours. Okay, still, you know, not a big deal, honestly, right? 8,000 encounters dry on an egg hunt represents 5,000 Pokeyen per Ditto, 40 million Pokeyen. So all the time it would take to get that Pokeyen. But to be fair, let's, you know, let's calc it back. Let's talk about back then rates, because back then rates were different. I think it was 4,000 Pokeyen per Ditto back then. So let's do 4,000 Pokeyen per Ditto, but then making the eggs was a lot slower. So it's 32 million Pokeyen. However, back then you would do 400 eggs, 420 eggs every 10 hours. That's how long it took to make the eggs and hatch them. So a difference of 8,000 eggs hours wise, it's an extra 32 million Pokeyen. And then you also take this and divide this by 420 and multiply this. This is the batch count. Multiply this by 10. So going 8,000 encounters dry on an egg hunt is 190 extra hours. That is the equivalent of like, if the average video game takes 12 hours to complete, that is 15 to 16 full video games I could have completed within that time. Like, going dry on an egg hunt is just next level. And people go, like, I was only 32K dry. People go 60K, 90K, 100K, more than that. There's some crazy things that happen in PokeMMO, and the people that push through, man, are legends in my book. Great quick question from chat. Someone said, should I sell Dittos on the GTL? Any Ditto that's like 1×31 or like good stats, good IVs, yes, sell on the GTL. Any shittos, please sell as Ditto boxes. It is, you make 1,000 Pokeyen more per Ditto, right? So if you were to sell Dittos on the GTL for 5,000 Pokeyen a piece, you're only making 4K per Ditto because of the listing fee on every single Ditto. But if you can save up 60 bad Dittos, which would take about an hour and a half to 2 hours of Ditto farming if you're doing it pretty efficiently, you know, it shouldn't take too long to get a full box. If you're only missing some, you know, just save up, right? There's like a Ditto box. What does a Ditto box sell for right now? Is it 5K times 60, or is it a bit less? Like, if a Ditto box sells for 300K, right, you're making 300K, right? But if you're selling Dittos for 4K a piece well, you're making 4K on the per GTL, you're only making 240. You're losing 60K Pokeyen for like no reason. You're losing 60K Pokeyen just because for convenience, which, like, It's your money. If you do whatever you want to do, to be fair, I'm not trying to judge, you know, I'm not trying to pocket watch. It's your money. Do whatever you want to do. I don't care. It doesn't hurt me. But for efficiency reasons, obviously, I would encourage you to please sell Ditto boxes. Where do you find a Ditto box buyer? Great question. Global chat, trade chat, and my Discord. My Discord, not trying to shill it. I think it is just the best place to find Ditto box buyers. There's a lot of high-end shunters in my Discord that are always willing to buy Ditto boxes. Like, you should almost never be sitting on a Ditto box for my like Ditto boxes. Shiny hunters cannot get enough of them. Like, think about it. Every single shiny hunter that ever wants to go for one rare shiny needs 30,000 Dittos on average. 30,000 Dittos per rare shiny. There are people that have 3, 4, 5, 6 egg shinies, right? Those people are consuming hundreds of thousands of Dittos, just one person, one buyer, right? People always need Ditto boxes, and they need so many of them. I do have a new Foodtrouski opinion update to let you guys know, okay? It's an important one. I've memed on my Yorkians, okay, my New York brotherins, I have a lot of friends in New York, okay, a lot of friends from there. I love memeing on you guys. I'm not a huge fan, or I haven't been a huge fan of New York food in the past, mostly pizza. I'm just not a huge fan of New York pizza. They rep it, they love it, the undercarriage. I'm a Detroit style pizza, Chicago style pizza. I like the thick crusts. I love memeing on New York style pizza, like supremacists, okay? I've matured a little bit. It's time to give New York a little bit of credit, okay? Because what the fuck is the chopped cheese, and why have you been keeping it from the rest of the world? The chopped cheese is so good, it makes me want to fucking claw my eyeballs out. The chopped cheese, I'm a Philly cheesesteak guy. I love Philly cheesesteaks. It's fucked up. How is the chopped cheese maybe better? Like, I hate that that's even a possibility. I hate that that's up in the sky, the chances of the clouds. The chopped cheese is so good. The chopped cheese is so beautifully delicious. Any chopped sandwich, I think New York largely started that as well, as like the chopping up all the ingredients to get that congruent sandwich, all of it in one bite. The worst part of a sandwich is biting into a mouthful of lettuce, no meat, no cheese, no nothing else, just lettuce and bread and maybe some mayo. Horrible. I hate it, man. Dude, the chopped cheese has changed my view of a few things, as well as I've been eating a lot of platters, a lot of like halal platters from different chain restaurants from New York. Dude, I gotta give respect where respect is due. I've been memeing on New York pizza for a while. You guys have turned my cheeks on chopped cheese and a few other things. I appreciate your hard work, chef soldiers out there. Does Pokeforce have a demo plan for this year? I just did a Pokeforce updated video recently. If you haven't seen it, there's a lot of good information in there. I would check it out if you have the time, if you're interested, obviously. Does Pokeforce have a demo planned this year? From my understanding, they were planning to do one. They said in early 2026 they wanted to do a demo, but game development's tough. Things happen. I haven't seen them make a comment on it yet. It's still April, so like maybe they still have it coming. Like, it's still spring, right? So like maybe it's still coming, which would be awesome. I hope we see a demo, or I hope that we see, maybe not even a demo, some sort of update. I would love some sort of verbal confirmation or some sort of heads up from what's going on. We haven't seen an update since December, which, I mean, an update on what's happening in the game every 4 months, still better communication than the PokeMMO devs. Not just like so, like, you gotta appreciate it. Like, I'm hopeful the PokeMMO devs give us something new soon. I'm definitely, even if it's just like a, hey, the demo's not coming, we ran into a bunch of dev problems, but we're hard at work on the game, here's what we've been doing. That would be amazing. Would love to see that personally. Okay, I have not seen the scores yet. Apparently, I'm being told that Team Shuckle is hitting. I have not scrolled down. Apparently, Team Shuckle is bridging the gap to Arcanine. 92 to 83. Is that still accurate, or is it even closer now? Shuckle is behind by 9 points, dude. I'm rooting for them. They've been coming back live during this stream. We're in the lead now? Wait, what happened? Wait, apparently that's the first. Wait, that's insane. Isn't that the first lead change over the entire shiny war, by the way? I'm pretty sure that's the first time the lead has changed from last to first. Team Shuckle was literally in last place for the first like 2 or 3 days of the war, and now I'm getting news that they're in first place. I can't wait to, what did you get? I can't wait to see the updated score. We're like 4 days into the event, three days in a few hours. We're about halfway into the event, and we're just seeing the first ever lead change. That goes to show like how it's anyone's game, where like people can like be in last place for most of the event and come all the way back. What's the final score now? We hit like 5 bonus day shinies. Dude, those bonus days like that. Oh man, congrats Team Shuckle. I'm rooting for you gamers. Keep it up. Don't stop now. But good fucking climb back, boys. Congratulations. Wait, I want to shout this out. This is one of the best team recruitment messages I've ever seen in global chat. This is Therian Land. The THLN is recruiting. We have nothing. We're failures, just like you. What are you waiting for? Join us. Scary clown mask. Hey, I respect an honest team. I would join this. I love this, dude. That's a banger team recruiting, dude. Alrighty, fella, Natu catch event results are here. Let's see who won what. 4th place goes over to Phineos with a score of 20, getting himself some reward points. Congratulations, dude. 3rd place was a 172. I thought the event would be competitive, but that's even shocking to me. A 172 3rd place. They posted the time though, which usually implies that 2nd place tied. So let's see. 3rd place with a 172 at 10:49 with 10 minutes left. Dark Poke Sith, cool name. 2nd place, also with a 172, caught 9 minutes before 3rd place. Gojo Satoru, congratulations. 1st place, the winner of the shiny Xatu goes to we're waiting for the announcement. I'm gonna pre-type my GGs. In global chat, they're stalling. The staff are stalling. They know they're stalling the clip. They're stalling for content. Mr. Granola, please. The shiny Xatu, who wins it? He's actually stalling. I've never seen a stall this long. The winner of this amazing event is ... The bro's really trying to make me edit this clip. What is this stall? This is the longest stall of all time. 174 points. Angels, congratulations. Angels with a score of 174 wins a shiny competitive Natu/Xatu. Could be used for raids, PVM, PvP. Magic balance is very powerful. Congrats to him, dude. Really cool event, guys. Thanks for everybody for doing another catch event. Catch events are always fun in PokeMMO. A great way to have a chance at winning an overarching prize and get involved in the PokeMMO community. I hope that you guys enjoyed. Alrighty, fellas, a little 5-hour Wednesday stream to do that catch event. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. That's where I'm going to go ahead and call it. Like the stream if you enjoyed it. Subscribe on YouTube for videos every single day. Follow me on Twitch for streams Monday through Thursday to catch this stuff live. Monday through Thursday at 12 p.m. ET. Discord's down below if you're interested in that. If you want to go above and beyond and support the content. YouTube memberships, Twitch Primes, Twitch subs, and PayPal and Venmo do help me out a ton. If you want to rage bait me in chat, Twitch chat's getting very, very good at that. You can do it live once again Monday through Thursday. I'll see you guys though. Have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow for the Thursday stream, the fashion contest stream, fellas. I'll see you then, but for now, peace a freaking Reno. Yo, what's up? Outro Patrouski here, and I wanted to say thank you so much to everybody's name who is on this list. You really allow me to make the content that I do every single day, and I hope I can make it worth your guys' while and add to your PokeMMO journey. Thanks again so much for watching the entire video, and have a great day.